Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please stand up, all of us, because today we are going to pay respect to the science of the Quran. The Quran is a book of science and it's full of it. I mean, literally. Today we are going to speak about a video. We will not play the video because, you know, they will complain. But you can watch it in your own. It's called 10 Surprising Facts. 10 Surprising Scientific Miracles in the Quran. And number one is the speed of light. The Quran discovered the speed of light, and because I don't want to play the video, so I look for a Muslim website which is quoting the same thing, and here we go. Speed of angels turn. Speed of angels turn what? I turn my head up and down, I turn it around, and all what I can see, just another lemon tree. The big lie can say goodbye, and today we will give it high-five. So the speed of light of angels turn out to be known. The speed of light. Muslims believe that the angels are low density creatures and that God created them originally from light. They move at any speed from 0 up to the speed of light. I mean, I like it. They move from the speed of 0. Is that a speed? Okay, let it go. It is the angels who carry out God orders. Those angels take their orders from the preserved tablet somewhere in the outer space. Allah have a tablet for the angels. They go there, read, and they come down. And not from God's throne. Okay, take a note, by the way, because later we will go back here. And not from God's throne. Please take a note. They commute, I hate commuting, man, to and from this preserved tablet to get their order from God. In the following verse, Quran describe how angels travel when they commute and to and from this tablet, and speed which they commute and from this tablet turned out to be known the speed of light. Here we go. We found the speed of light in the Quran. But how this happened? Let us see how this happened. Quran chapter 32 verse number 5. Allah rules the cosmic affair. What cosmic? It says the sky. Affair from the heaven. The cosmic. Where this word coming from? Allah he take care of order things from the heaven to the earth. And those who is the one who do that? The angels, supposedly. And they come back to him in a distance of 1 day, at the measure of 1,000 years of what you count. Okay. Now, how this came to be the speed of light, let us see. The genius Muslims, how they fabricate stories. Read carefully, please. It is the angel who carry out the orders. Those people back then measured the distance neither in kilometer nor in miles. So what they measure it? But rather by how much time they need to walk. Wonderful. For example, a village 2 days away meant a distance equivalent to walking for 2 days. That's wonderful. 10 days is away meant a distance equivalent to walking for 10 days. Wonderful. However, this verse in the Quran specify 1,000 years of what they counted, not they walked. What does that mean? Hold on. The verse says 1,000 years of your count. Speaking to who? To the people. Okay. So how suddenly this is not about walking? And who is the one who said this is not about walking? And in the same time, where it says even this is about walking, it says in a time equal to 1,000 years. No walking there. Those people back then followed the lunar calendar and counted the 12 lunar calendar lunar month each year. These months are related to the moon and not related to the sun. Hence, in one day the angels will travel a distance of 1,000 years of what they counted the moon, since the verse referring to the distance. Then God is saying that the angels travel in one day same distance that the moon travel. Wait, where Allah He says this is the same distance, the same as the world. Hold on. Secondly, since when that the day is the day of the moon? As I know that the lunar month does not mean the day is the day of the moon. Lunar month is counting how many moon pass, not how many days really, which means this is have nothing to do with days. It's very stupid statement. Secondly, when you say that this is the speed of the moon, who is the one is moving? Their count is 1,000 years. From what? From their count, which is equal to what? To one day. Now let us see how this is work. So because supposedly one day is the count, which is equal to 1,000 years, then they said, okay, the lunar year is a 12th month, and that means it's equal to 12,000 years. But this is stupid, because simply 1,000 years, it's in our time. If you read any interpretation, you will see this is what it says. 1,000 years of our time. And just to show you the fraud, we have the same exact verse without the angels in the Bible. And obviously Muhammad, he stole that from the Bible. If you go to the Bible, 2 Peter chapter 3 verse number 8, it says, be beloved and be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. But none of the Christians says this is about lunar. And by the way, the Jews at that time, they used lunar. Until now, actually, they use lunar. I mean, the Orthodox Jews. So they used the lunar calendar. And Muhammad was you know, he was always a fraud. He is copying the Jews, as you see. But this is metaphorical. This is not really real. And no Christian will say this is science. And here we go, because we can make the same exact sentence. They are saying, okay, it exists in the Bible, so we get you busted. That's mean if this is scientific miracle, that's mean it discovered a 1,000 of years before Muhammad, or at least 600 years. Actually, it exists in the book of Psalm too. You know, in the book of Psalm, you will see it says it clearly, for 1,000 years in the sight are but as yesterday when it passed. So why we don't make it a miracle? Because simply this is metaphorical thing. It's a stupid to say. But however, look how the Muhammadan, they did get Muhammad busted by their fabrication. I want you to remember when we said, if you remember here, we were reading, it says that the angels, they carry, they commute, and they get the order from the preserved tablet somewhere in the outer space, and not from God's throne. All right. So according to them, the moon needed 12,000 years, 12,000 years in the speed of the moon, which is the speed of light, to reach the tablet. And they are saying this is the speed of light. I don't know if that makes sense, because look what happened. The Muslim, they use in their statement, not my statement, that the angels commute. Did they say commute? Be my witness. They commute, which means they go backward, forward. So the stupidity is amazing. Because if the commute is 1,000 years to go, then there's 1,000 years to come back. That will make it 2,000 years. As simple as that, and that will break all their numbers. Number two, they are not reaching the throne of Allah, but they are arriving to the preserved tablet, as you see. And this will get Muhammad busted even more. Why? Because all of us, we remember that Muhammad, he spoke about himself going to the far more the tablet. He went all the way to Surat al-Muntaha, which is the last line, the seventh heaven, where Allah is. He did not see Allah, he did not speak to Allah, but this is the last, this is the seventh heaven. The preserved tablet, based on the Muslim statement, is way down, is not really even there. So if Muhammad was able to go to the seventh heaven over a flying donkey in the night, which means less than 8 hours, so why you are saying to us the speed of light and the 12,000 years? 12,000 lunar orbit. 12,000 lunar orbit. So how Muhammad was able to make it all the way to where no angels can go, to the point even Jibreel, he could not pass. He said, that's it, I cannot go with you. Over a flying donkey. Let us see the story. You remember this story we mentioned to you where Muhammad, he claimed that 2 angels came and they cut his chest and they installed there a dish of wisdom, a dish of faith. If you remember, funny, stupid story. And yet the Muslim talk about science. I mean, what a shameful story. Doesn't fit even with the brain of a kid. And then here you will see that Muhammad was flying over a mule. I was then brought a white beast which is called al-buraq, bigger than a donkey, smaller than a mule. So here we need to understand, either the story you get there in the website is a fraud, or your prophet is the fraud. Because your prophet, he did not fly in a top of light. He flied in the top of a donkey, and took him less than 8 hours not to arrive to the tablet, but to arrive to the seventh heaven, which is far away more than the tablet supposedly, where no angels cannot go through. If you see here, when Jibreel, he arrived to the seventh heaven, he arrived with Muhammad to the root of lotus tree, the farthest limit. What does that mean? Which means no angels can pass. So for sure Muhammad, he passed all the distance angels they can pass. So this will be the far away from where they are talking about. So look what Jibreel, he said to him. Jibreel, he said that in this house, there is a house like the Kaaba supposedly, in the heaven, where every day 70,000 angels go in and come out. All right? And in different hadith, you will see that Jibreel saying that this is the limit, he cannot go more, which means he cannot go farther with Muhammad. So Muhammad have to go alone. And as you see, the stories, all of them confirm that Muhammad was flying in the top of a flying donkey, smaller than a mule, bigger than a donkey. If we go down, let us see here. See the Arabic. Just to show you more reference so we can laugh more. All right. All those stories are the same. And actually, you will see that Muhammad, he found in the heaven the river, the spring of the water where the Euphrates and the Nile River come. You know, imagine Euphrates. He found rivers, and those rivers supposedly the Euphrates and the Nile, which is obviously is a stupid statement. I'm just trying to find more reference. Let us see. Hold on. But do you see how the Muslims, they help us always to get Muhammad busted? If you needed 12,000 years to go, how Muhammad, he went there in the top of a donkey, and this is the speed of light according to them. 12,000 lunar to go just one way, and to reach the tablet, not the seven heaven. Seven heaven is where more far. Let us see. Here Muhammad saying, I heard the Messenger of Allah saying, while maintaining the lotus tree of the utmost boundary, that's it, the maximum, saying a rider will travel in the shade of one of the branches for 100 years. He must be about speaking about speed of light too. Let us see more. Let's see. Just to show you the madness of this cult. All of those stories speaking about the mule which carried Muhammad. But there is a hadith I want to show where it says that Jibreel, he said, I cannot go farther with you, Muhammad. Anyway, what we have in front of us is enough to prove all this garbage to be false, because Muhammad himself, he flied in the top of a mule and took him less than 8 hours to go all the way to Allah, not just to the preserved tablet, as they say. Too bad I cannot find it. Endless stories. Look here, look. Muhammad, he found the rivers of the Euphrates. Let us find someone, like, a shorter hadith. He found there the Euphrates River and the Nile River.